I get so stressed going to grocery stores. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Montana. If you didn't already know, I'm studying abroad here in Germany, and today I have 7 things that are super duper important I have encountered in Germany or learned in the past few months. And I'm gonna make a disclaimer now, none of them are actually super duper important, but they're just funny things that I've learned here in Germany and I thought I would share. First, I need a marker because I have to have a marker to show the first thing. So in school, my friends taught me this. Das ist das Haus von Nikolaus. Yeah, so, and then fast. Das ist das Haus von Nikolaus. Das ist hässlich. Ah, perfect. Oh no, I just drew myself. But there's a bunch of different ways to do it. And that was just the way that my close friend Ava taught me. The second thing that I have really found important to know in Germany is how to run like someone is chasing you in order to catch your connecting train. Because every single time I have taken a train with the Deutsche Bahn, I have had to run so fast to catch a connecting train when you're umsteigen or switching. And I literally don't think I've ever ran so fast in my life than in these train stations. And you've got your suitcase and your bags and everything, and we're running so fast because those trains, they like take off when they say that they're gonna leave. It's not like in the US really, when you've got like 10 minutes where someone's checking your ticket or making sure that you have like an ID, because in the German trains you board the train first, and then while you're on the train people will come through the train cars and check for your ticket or for your ID. And I guess that definitely saves time because you're responsible for having that before you get on your train. The third thing that I find very important in Germany is Kleiderkreisel, and I love Kleiderkreisel so much, and I've used it so much here. If you don't know what Kleiderkreisel is, it's like a Mercari or a Poshmark. Those are our equivalents in the US, and it's where you can sell your clothes online to other people for super cheap and then also buy them. And I think I've bought way too many things from Kleiderkreisel. A lot of times the pieces that I want, they're super expensive, but I've been able to buy Vans and sweaters, jackets, all from Kleiderkreisel for like dirt cheap. I bought a leather jacket and it's like Mango. That's one of the stores here that's super popular, and it was $10, or not $10, 10 euros. The fourth thing that I found very important and that I have learned in my time here is that this gum, hold on, Airwaves, I've figured out which flavor that I actually like. And for people in the US, this is like one of the most popular gums here, and it is spicy. Like, I'm half Asian and my mom can cook some pretty spicy food, and my dad loves spicy food, so he cooks spicy food too, but this gum is a next level spicy. And I've tried so many of the flavors. They've got like a citrus flavor, an orange flavor, a cherry flavor. Well, the cherry I did not like at all, but finally I've stuck with menthol and eucalyptus, and it's good. And the way their gum works here is here, I'm opening this pack just for you. You like open it like this, and then it's these little chiclets. Focus. These chiclets. And they have like the regular, focus. They have the regular stick gum too, but this is also, I don't know if it's more common, but I just know in the US we don't really have this. I've got to spit this gum out. It's so spicy. And when you eat it, it's like this hit of menthol, and then your nose clears. And it's so minty, but I'm gonna spit it out to film the rest of this. The fifth thing that I have learned, super important information, is how to plan exactly when I need to leave. So in the US, since I drove most of the time, I could just kind of leave whenever and it wasn't so important. Not that I would speed, but you had some more leeway there. Over here, I've gotten so good at planning exactly when I need to leave my house to catch the bus. For example, in the mornings, I can leave at 7:04 if I walk super fast to the bus stop, or leave at 7:02 if I want to stroll with music. I think that's just something that has really been ingrained in my head now, is that thinking like, when's my bus coming? When do I need to leave the house? And at first I would set timers on my phone for like 7:01, and then my phone would go off and tell me to leave the house. But now I've just gotten really used to always checking for the time and then making sure to leave, because here, at least where I live, if you miss your bus, then you have to wait like 15 or 20 minutes for the next bus to come. I've also learned, okay, there's this logic, and maybe it's just me, so you guys have to leave comments down below if it is just me, but this logic of where you're supposed to sit on the bus, because when you go into the bus, I think I've showed footage of buses before, but there's like all these chairs and sections. There's a section for, it's like labeled for elderly or for disabled, but like if no one's there, you can also sit there. And then there's like higher seat sections, and each section is in rows of 2. And then sometimes there are these strange larger seats where it's like 2 people could fit there, but the seats aren't divided. So do 2 people sit there? Like, is that strange if you asked someone to sit with them? But basically, back onto my point, is that there's this logic in where you sit in the bus, because if there's an empty row, then you sit there, but you have to sit on the inside because you don't want to be rude and sit on the outside and then prevent someone from sitting on the inside. But if there are other people around you, then you don't want, and there's an open seat, then you have to sit in the open seat. You don't sit in a seat with someone else and there's a free double. I hope that makes sense, because that's just weird. Like, why would you sit with someone when there's 2 free seats open and you could sit alone? And maybe this is definitely just my logic, but I think other people follow this too, because you sit where there's no people, favorite seat. And this sounds so crazy that I'm making an entire video on my bus thoughts, but sorry for making you listen to that entire bus rant. If anyone else can relate to these bus thoughts, please let me know. Lastly, I don't want this video to drag on too long, but I have made it a habit to pack my groceries into a bag fast, because I get so stressed going to grocery stores. I could make an entire video on this about going to like Lidl and Aldi, but anywhere in Germany, whenever you buy something, this is what they do. The person scans your item and then they toss it into the like finished pile, and then they do it so fast and everything, and it stresses me out so much, because in the US, people who their job is to bag the groceries for you, and then even in other places it's just a lot slower. But Germany, they are to the point and efficient, and they want to get these people through the lines. I have definitely learned how to multitask, and then you pay, and that's the most stressful part for me. So when I have all my items over here and I haven't been able to put them all in the bag, now I've got to pay, and then I get my change back and I got to put it in my wallet. Nonetheless, I love the German supermarkets. Hi. Sorry, this is like me editing, or I just got back from a run, but I wanted to ask you guys to put in the comment section places in Germany, or if you don't live in Germany, I guess just anywhere in Europe really, that you think is worth traveling to or visiting. And if you want to give a sentence or 2 why, or like places there that you really enjoy, that'd be great. In the next 2 weeks or so, I'm going to NRV and staying with my friend Sophia. She's in like all the other videos, so we'll definitely make at least one video together then. I really want to make the most of my year and try to see a lot of other parts of Germany or of Europe. So if any of you guys have good suggestions, please let me know. I've done some research, but I'd like to hear from you guys. I'm sure that there are a lot of smaller places in Germany and smaller towns that are better to visit, or that just like don't show up when you're doing those big Google searches like best places to visit in Germany. Let's get back onto the video. thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it entertaining, or I don't know, just interesting to learn about the random things that I've learned living here. Hopefully you don't take this video too seriously. It was supposed to be kind of a joke. Thank you so much, CBYX, for giving me the opportunity to live here. Any of my German viewers, please look into PPP. It's the counter program with CBYX where you can go and live in the United States for a year and study abroad with a super generous stipendium. So thank you for everything and have a great day. Bye!